Welcome back, everyone. Well, the New Britain Museum of American Art is the oldest in the United States that is dedicated strictly to American art.
But they are always bringing in new exhibits for families to check out. We sent Marcy Jones to explore the latest edition. Take a look.
Well, if you're in the creative mood this weekend or anytime, head on over to the New Britain Museum of American Art. I'm here with my friend Lisa. You guys always have something new and fun and interesting to look at, but this one, it's really cool, right?
Yes, this has been an incredibly popular exhibition, Vic Muniz Extraordinary, celebrating the work of Brazilian-American artist Vic Muniz, who's one of the most wildly inventive artists of our time. He's known for his photographic delusions, which are images that are not always what they initially seem to be. So they invite closer looking.
Yes.
And as you can see here, he's playing with entirely unconventional materials, at least for the
Yeah.
fine art sphere. He's using things like chocolate sauce and peanut butter and jelly, diamonds, caviar, garbage, dust. I mean, the whole spectrum of things that you would necessarily expect in
I
an
know,
artwork.
that's incredible. And then it's fun too for the kids to see this, because they remember mom saying, don't play with your food. And it's kind of eye-opening because it's something so recognizable, so iconic, but then also you've never seen it done in this way before.
Right. And, he's really playing with, what's in common with the subject and the material. So he's commenting on the fact that Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa is arguably one of the most famous artworks in history.
Yeah.
It's so common to us, and has this peanut butter and jelly. So he's kind of raising the question, what's more commonplace, a portrait of Mona Lisa or peanut butter and jelly,
I love that question. Food and art are two of my most favorite things ever. And then we're moving on. I mean, this goes on for a while, and you could spend days in here looking at every single thing. But is there something that stands out to you in the area that we're in that you want to point out?
Yeah, so, it's really interesting. Vic Muniz talks about growing up in Brazil, in the favela, experiencing poverty, and as a child not having a lot of exposure to art or art materials. And he often goes back to his roots, and this is a series that's, I think, really poignant. It's from a series called Pictures of Garbage or Pictures of Trash, and he actually went to Brazil and worked with trash pickers there that helped him select objects from landfills that he assembled into images that reference famous works from art history. This is a riff on Caravaggio's 16th century Narcissus. So we see the image of Narcissus kind of falling in love with his own image. And here we're seeing a reflection of society looking back at us. So it's almost a portrait of our own times.
Wow. This is amazing, Lisa. So if people want to come and visit, what is the best way for them to get the information?
Sure. We've got all the information on our website, nbmaa.org. The exhibition is up for another few months, and we invite folks to come with their families. This is appealing to kids, people of all ages.
Awesome.
And there's so much to see. You can visit again and again.
I can't wait to do it more times. We'll see you later, guys.
Happy birthday to Marcy Jones, who's celebrating her birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Marcy.
Happy birthday, Marcy.
And just, I digress, but don't you just love the paint colors in museums?
Oh my God, I love that
every time you paint your house, you just want to call the museums and be like, what color was that?
Museum.
Yeah. All right, switching gears. Picking the right Medicare plan for you or your loved one is so important, but it also can be confusing.
Nicole Nalepa and I had the chance to speak with Sierra Goodwill Hirsch-Gordon, a licensed Medicare agent at Healthcare Associates. Take a look.
There is a right way to do it. That's becoming informed, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me on. And yeah, that's our job here. We are a family-owned local Connecticut business, so making sure that everyone in Connecticut knows their options, and there's a lot to navigate this year with all the changes coming to Medicare in 2025.
Why is that date, December 7th, so important?
Yeah, absolutely. Even if you think you've already selected a plan, because open enrollment did start on October 15th, but runs through December 7th, you still have time to review, and it's really important to make your selection by December 7th. So even if you are already enrolled, you still have time to review again. Make sure that you are not just going with a plan because your friend said that's the best one and they have these great benefits, but making sure you look up your specific doctors and specialists and your prescription drugs and making sure everything's covered at the lowest cost with all the people you like to see in their network. And that's exactly what we do at Healthcare Associates.
So you kind of hold people's hands and
explain all the fine print that sometimes people become overwhelmed with when
Absolutely.
they're trying to select.
Yeah, people are usually feel pretty confident when they walk out of our office. They come in really overwhelmed, and usually the overwhelming response is, wow, this was a lot more simple than I thought it was going to be. And we really dissect every single nuance of every plan, and we really sit down to make sure that the plan that we recommend for them is super personalized. We will tell them exactly what they can expect to pay for doctor's appointments, to pay for their prescriptions, whether they want to go pick it up at a pharmacy or get it sent to their house. So we really go into the nitty-gritty for everyone to make sure they feel comfortable.
What's the #1 mistake that people make when it comes to this, this choice process?
Yeah, I think it's just, seeing a commercial that sounds intriguing or getting a solicitation phone call and just falling into the trap of, the ancillary benefits sounding good. You get more money over the counter with this plan, or, the dental benefit sounds really great with this plan, and then they might not have a well-rounded idea of all of the other aspects of the plan and the costs associated with their specific situation. So just making sure that you know all of your options and making an informed decision.
Right, because sometimes if you're trying to save money and that's your goal up front, that may not work out. You might be spending more money if you have more medical demands, right? With certain things, so with premiums and everything we're talking here.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I should mention, our service is completely free of cost. We just want to help people, make the right decision, because, you've paid into your Medicare taxes your whole entire life. You are entitled to getting a really strong health insurance plan at this stage of your life, and we want to make sure that everyone makes the right decision.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to ask really quick, you talked about some changes, prescription changes for those who are at home going, wait, what changes do I need to know about again? Could you just touch on that quick?
Absolutely. The Inflation Reduction Act gets enacted in 2025. It caps prescription drug costs at $2,000 out of pocket for everyone, and eliminates the donut hole, the coverage gap, which some people fell in. So it's awesome for a lot of people, but it does bring around a lot of changes. So this is the year that, even if you've been on the same plan for many years and you love it, this is the year to review either way.
Thank you so much, Sierra. We really appreciate your time.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Happy enrollment. That's right. If you'd like more information or a free consultation, please scan the QR code on your screen. You can also visit healthcareassociatesofct.com or call the number, again, on your screen, 860-295-9350. Great Day, Connecticut. We'll be right back.